Hey, I'm Jonah Evans, and I'm here today at the Cibolo Wilderness Trail in Boerne, Texas. And we're going to look for some tracks today. Now, one thing about being in central Texas is, as you can tell looking behind me here, there's not a lot of good ground for tracks. You really have to search. Let's go see what we can find down by the creek. Hey, so I just found some tracks here that look like coyote, and I know a lot of people really struggle with how to tell coyote from dog tracks. So let's take a look. From here you can see there's a set of tracks here, right there and there, and then another set over here, here and here. The thing about coyote tracks is, even in mud, they tend not to splay that much. See how all the toes are pointed forward? Also, coyotes have very sharp claws. So, and very delicate small claws in comparison to those of a domestic dog. So notice how deep these toes sunk in the ground, and how even this deep, there's almost no claw marks registering. There's one little claw mark there, maybe something there, but really nothing much at all. The other thing about coyote tracks is you can draw a perfect X through the track most of the time, and the palm pad is often longer or as long as it is wide. On dog tracks, that palm pad is often real short and squat. So here's another one, a really nice set of coyote tracks. This looks like a front track and a hind track. The hind is a little bit smaller and narrower than the fronts. And then if we move over here, we can find another one. There it is. This is the hind track landing on top of the front track. 4 toes. Keep in mind that bobcat tracks are much wider. The arc of toes is very broad and wide versus this C-shaped. Also in bobcat tracks, the palm pad has a double lobe at the top. Same with mountain lion. There's a nice double lobe at the top, whereas in this case it's much more like a large triangular shape. So I found something else that's pretty cool. Check this out. This muddy trail down here. If you look down, there's these funny tracks with 3 toes. 1, 2, 3. And again right here. See that? 1, 2, 3. They almost look like bird feet. And if you keep following it down, all the way down here, eventually, do you see that? Right here? That is the tail drag. This is an armadillo moving through the mud, and when it got to the deep spot there, its tail drug. Here's the tail drag again. Cool. So I just found something really cool that I want to show you guys. Check this out. This big white blob on the ground is a classic heron scat. Herons, their scats almost never have any substance to them other than just being like a liquid white blob. In this case, there's some orange goopy stuff mixed in there. The interesting thing though isn't really the scat itself, which I find quite often. It's this over here. Check this out. This here is a cough pellet. Isn't that amazing? That's the cough pellet of a heron, and it's filled with the indigestible parts of a crayfish. Really cool. Animal tracks and sign are everywhere. Keep your eyes out and you might be surprised by what you find.